Today, I'm going to show you how to make $100 to $200 per day with simple Google ads. And the crazy thing is literally nobody is talking about how to do this online. And you don't need any prior marketing experience, no tech skills, and no money to go through and get started. So basically what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be helping local small business owners get more leads, grow their business, get more clients and more customers. However, we are not setting up traditional Google ads. These ads are actually so much easier to go through and set up. And there's huge benefits to the clients you're going to go through and set these up for, because they're not paying every single time somebody actually clicks on the ad. They're only paying when they get an actual real lead, so someone's contact information that is interested in their services. And if that business owner feels like that's not a quality lead, what you can do is dispute the lead with Google so that you don't have to pay for that and your client doesn't have to pay for that either. And you can charge a simple, small monthly subscription to your services. So $100, $200 per month, just like the video title says. Or you could even charge significantly more because of the value that you are bringing to these businesses. So let me just show you guys a quick example of what we're actually going to be doing. And then I'm going to show you guys step by step how to go through and set this up for a local business client that you're going to be working with. So let's go in and type in, we'll type in a real estate agent near Phoenix, Arizona. So just really quick. So I just typed in real estate agent, Phoenix, Arizona. And if you see right here, you traditionally have like the typical Google ads, which are a little bit more complex to go through and set up. You have the Google My Business listings right here, and then you have the organic search results, right? So that's kind of like your blogs, your websites popping up. Now, if you look at the very top here, these are what are called Google local service ads. And these, as you can see, are on top of even the Google ads up here. And then they have a picture of the actual real estate professional, has the number of reviews, it has their phone number, has a lot more information, and they just pop a lot more than these text-based ads. And then in addition to that, something that is amazing is these text-based ads right here. If I were to click on this, which I won't, but if I were to click on that, the person running that ad would actually pay for every single person that clicks the ad, whether or not they opt in as a lead on their website or say, hey, I'm actually interested in actually working with you. Whereas right here, if I click on David Johnson right here, if I click on that, this person, David Johnson, only pays if I call his business or I actually opt in as a lead. And then on top of that, something that's even crazier is if David Johnson, if I go through and opt in, and because I'm just shooting a demo video right here, Google would charge him for that lead. But then if David Johnson comes back to Google and says, hey, look, this is actually like a dud lead, it wasn't even real, Google will say, hey, no problem, we're not even going to charge you for it. Right? So that is some of these awesome benefits. And he only has 3 reviews compared to some of these other businesses. If you pop them up in the search results, so if we just type this back in here, if you're going to have your business show up at the very top, you're going to be competing with other businesses with 61 reviews, 180 reviews, 147 reviews. So if you are working with a business owner, with a client who is just jumping in and getting started, this is a very quick and easy way. Like right here is this Adriel Roman. He's got 8 reviews and he's already showing up at the very top of Google. So basically what you're going to be able to do is go and find local business owners, local clients, and offer them this service and say, hey, look, you're only going to get charged every time that you actually go through and get a lead. And if it's a bad lead, you're not even going to have to pay for that lead. And you're going to be able to show at the very top of the search results for people actually searching for your business in your specific area. And you're going to get some personal branding with your own profile picture, your phone number, everything for people typing in this exact search term. Now, this is kind of a newer service, so it's not available in every single industry. It's available in real estate, and I'll show you guys how to set this up here in just one second. But you can see how you can easily charge $100, $200, even $300 per month to go through and set this up for these business owners to be able to help them get more leads and grow their business. And you get paid on a recurring monthly basis. And let me just show you guys how simple and easy this is to set up. So if we come over here to the Google Local Service Ads main page, it has a breakdown of how all this stuff works. So we're not going to actually go through and read all this step by step, but if we want to come over here and get an idea of the cost, we'll come over here, we'll put in, let's say, zip code. So this is kind of a Phoenix area zip code. And then we'll say, I want to get 25 new leads per month. And then you can select an industry. And like I said, not every single industry is available and compatible with this. So like dentists, orthodontists, mortgage brokers, a lot of those are not available. But let's just continue on with this real estate agent example. If we come down here to the bottom, and we just click on real estate agent. Okay, so we click on that, and we can say for this specific area, we're going to estimate our budget. So on average, to get 25 exclusive leads that are all going to be quality leads, because if any of them are not quality, we're just going to dispute them with Google. It's going to cost the person that you're working with about $850 to $1275 per month. Okay, so what you could do is say, hey, for $200 per month, we're going to go through and get you 25 exclusive leads. This is roughly going to be the budget that you're going to need to spend on advertising. But for $200 a month, I will do all the setup and take care of all that for you. And you guys are going to see here in just a second how simple it is to go through and set up. Or you can come over here and say, hey, I'm going to work with a personal injury lawyer, which this is more than likely going to be a lot higher per lead. Or I was actually looking a little bit earlier, and if you're working with a plumber, this is actually not that bad. Or even, let's see, I think it was an electrician. This one also was not that much money. So you can go through and find an electrician and say, hey, I'm going to pay you $200 or pay me $200 a month. Or you can say, hey, pay me $750 a month, and that's going to include all of your ad spend. And then you can make $250 on top of that. Or if you got on the lower end, $325, you can actually make a little bit better margins with going through and getting started. Okay, so now that we have a rough idea of the area and how much it's going to cost and how much you're going to go through and charge and the whole setup, we are going to go through and set everything up step by step, because this actually is so easy. It's going to blow your mind. So we're going to click on Get Started over here, and we're just going to check the eligibility. So for this one, we are going to put in Arizona. We're just going to do the real estate agent example. So we're going to say 85296, and we're going to say we are a real estate agent. So we'll say real estate. Check eligibility, because not all industries are supported, and honestly, not every single zip code is supported either quite yet. However, there are a lot of industries, there's a lot of zip codes that you can go through and make this happen. So we're just going to go through and click on Next right here. We're going to create a new account, and we're going to click Get Started, and then you're just going to put in the business name. So we're just going to put in test right here, and then we're going to put in a test phone number. And then obviously when you're going through and setting this up, you're just going to want to go through and make sure that this is all accurate information. But we're going to say John Doe. Okay, total number of real estate agents, we'll say 1. We'll say 2020. Languages spoken, we'll just put English for this one. And then street address, we'll put 140 South Power Road right there. Just populates that. This is a location customers can come visit. No, it's not. But obviously, depending on the business you're working with, you'll put yes or no. Click Next. And then this is how easy it is. Instead of having to go through and type in like all the different keywords and different things like that, you just put in the specific area. And because it's real estate, they're going to be able to say, okay, these are the type of search terms that people looking for like a real estate agent or buyer leads, seller leads, or whatever it is are going to be putting in. So now you say, okay, I'm going to work the Mesa area, Gilbert, and then probably like a Queen Creek or even Chandler. So I'm just going to put in here Gilbert, Arizona, and then we'll also put in Queen Creek because these are all fairly close to each other. So we're just going to say we're going to work this whole entire area right there. Okay. Now I'll say next. And then now you can say, hey, what type of services do you provide? Are you a buyer's agent or are you a seller's agent? Do you work with luxury properties, first-time home buyers? So let's say that we are luxury properties and we are a seller's agent. Okay, obviously you can put multiples or whatever you want. And then we're going to go through, just for the sake of example, just to show you guys, I'm going to say I agree we're a licensed professional. But obviously you want to be able to work with businesses that actually are licensed professionals so you're all legit, so you don't get shut down by Google. Then we're going to click on Next right here. And then from here, just put what days of the week you're open. So a lot of times, real estate agents work every day of the week, even weekends, because a lot of people are not working, so they want to show homes. So now we're going to click on Next. And then we have a preview of the ad. So obviously this is just the test, but we can go through. If you're putting in the actual accurate information, then it's going to be able to show everything right there. And if you already have a Google Business Listings, you'll be able to tie the reviews to it as well. And then we're going to click on Next over here. And we're going to get the business verification. So now you're just going to have a headshot, the real estate agent license, so they can go through and have it pre-screened. So you can have this green check mark of Google screened. Proof of insurance, customer reviews, budget. You just put your budget, how much you want to spend per month, the billing information, and the actual category, okay? And so basically you go through that whole process, you hit submit, and that's it, okay? So super easy. That took me maybe like 10, 15 minutes to go through and show you guys everything step by step in detail. So if you're able to go through and find a client, it takes about 15 minutes to get set up. You can charge them easily $100 to $200 per month on an ongoing basis, minus the advertising. Just have them pay advertising separate. But for your labor, the $100 to $200 per month. And then if you just go through and you start connecting with other real estate agents or other plumbers or electricians in Facebook groups, and you sign up one person per day, and maybe month 1, you've only signed up 5 to 10 people. Then month 2, you sign up another 5 to 10 people. Month 3, another 5 to 10 people. And by month 4 or 5, you've got about 30 people, each one of them paying you $100 to $200, depending on what you're charging every single day. And so now you're making a pretty nice full or even part-time income, depending on how aggressive you are with this. And over time, you can see how you can easily build this up to the point where, let's say you are charging $300 per month and you got 30 people on. That's $9,000 per month that you'd be making with a very simple service. And $9,000 per month is $108,000 per year. So that is a 6-figure income. And you don't need any college degree, literally no prior marketing experience, no tech skills, and no money to go through and get started with this. All right. So anyway, guys, pretty powerful stuff. And if you guys want a more detailed training on how to go through and get started with all of this stuff, just drop a comment down below, smash the like button. I'll hook you guys up with a 100% free course. There's no paywall or anything behind it. Just drop a comment. I'll hook you guys. I'll send you guys the link to the private members area with the free course there. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.